Yeah, well, maybe you'll think it's cooler when I go all TikTok on your face.
TikTok is definitely one of the social platforms that has helped us the most during these endless months of quarantine. So if you don't know what to make for dinner, here is the top 15 TikTok food creator tier list. At Gordon Ramsay Official.
Gordon Ramsay?
By now, everybody knows Gordon Ramsay. The legendary television chef has proven time and again that he knows a thing or two about great cooking. Over the years, he has been teaching his ways to others in a way only Gordon Ramsay can.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
On TikTok, it's the same deal. Not only does he share some of his own unique recipes and tricks, but he also reacts to other creators' attempts at cooking. Whether it's to impress him or shock him, people post their own creations and present it to Ramsay to see if he approves or not. More often than not, the answer is a resounding no. In his defense, some of the recipes out there are rather questionable and don't exactly look like they would be very good. It seems like a lot of people crave Ramsay's approval and are ready to do anything to get his attention, even cook nonsense recipes. At Newt. Newton Nguyen, aka @Newt, is one of the younger and more popular amateur chefs on TikTok. The 22-year-old from San Jose regularly posts cooking videos and reviews, and these have earned him over 6 million followers. He also happens to have a witty sense of humor and knows how to throw down the jokes about the dishes he's whipping up.
I'm a comedian.
Basically, you'll never get a boring video with Newt. From chocolatey desserts to creamy pasta or even lobster rolls, he's got videos for everybody. With his skills and ingenuity, he has inspired tons of creators to start their own cooking account or to simply practice what they've learned by watching him. If you need some inspiration, you now know who to go to. At Sulhi Jessica. If you're a parent and are looking for inspiration for your kids' lunches, or simply if you really like cute food videos, Jessica Wu is the one to follow. Almost every day, she posts a video of her making her kids' lunches in little bento boxes using all sorts of adorable tools.
Oh my god, that is adorable!
Like heart-shaped cutters and flower fruit arrangements. While the recipes aren't always the fanciest, Jessica always manages to make everything look charming and delicious, and keeps them simple and easy to recreate. She also writes a motivating and empowering note to her kids to go in every lunchbox. Despite the pandemic that prevented her kids from going to school, she kept up the same routine, just now the lunches are eaten at home. This mother of 3 literally became famous overnight, and with over 4 million followers, she is still going strong today. At I Am Tabitha Brown. In desperate search for delicious vegan recipes, you're in for a real treat with Tabitha. Southern actress and content creator Tabitha Brown has taken over the vegan side of TikTok with her yummy and relatively easy recipes.
No vegan diet, no vegan powers.
Her passion for vegan food started after she did a 30-day vegan challenge with her husband to get over the chronic pain and fatigue she had been experiencing for the last 2 years. After only 10 days, she felt better and knew this was the way to go from then on. Her soothing voice and genuineness have allowed her to gain over 4 million followers and counting. Her skillful ability to make complex recipes look simple has also encouraged a lot of people to try new things, even switch to an all-vegan diet. At Official Fun Foods. James Lamprey takes the expression "go big or go home" to a whole new level with his TikToks. His innovative, usually oversized creations have earned him quite the reputation on the app, and this 45-year-old creator now has over 1 million followers. James can do anything from giant Kinder Surprise eggs to giant gummy bears to even giant gummy Coke bottles, which he makes from scratch. Besides his enormous homemade treats, he also tries various bold and colorful recipes like fluffy macarons and all sorts of ice cream.
It's a little early for ice cream, don't you think?
It's never too early for ice cream, Jim.
As you might have noticed, he mostly does desserts and sweet recipes, but that doesn't stop him from making the occasional corn dog or chicken sandwich. While his sweet tooth is omnipresent on his account, Mountain Dew is actually responsible for his fame. James Lamprey first became famous for his ingenious dessert recipes using Mountain Dew as the main ingredient. As a thank you for the publicity, the soda brand has sent him various goodies over time, including a giant plushie of a Mountain Dew bottle. At Mag's Meal. Who doesn't love a nice cheese board every once in a while? Not only are they delicious, but they're also so aesthetically pleasing. 23-year-old Maggie Johnson specializes in the art of cheese board assembly and makes some of the best boards out there.
Working on my night cheese.
She started making cheese boards for fun during her senior year of college, but she never thought her videos would get her so many views and followers. Maggie started cooking affordable and healthy meals for herself and her roommates and started posting her recipes on TikTok. While these videos helped her grow her account, it was the cheese boards that truly shaped her reputation. With the endless variety of cheese, crackers, and dried fruits all arranged in beautiful patterns and the satisfying ASMR factor, everything is designed to make you crave one. She also takes special requests from time to time, making the occasional dessert board and breakfast board. At Men with the Pot. Enjoying a meal outside on a breezy night is arguably one of the best things in life. But what about cooking this said meal outside? Sławek Kalkrot and Krzysztof Szymanskiego do just that, and they do it in the most relaxing way possible. The two friends from Poland have known each other for over 10 years and both have a strong passion for cooking. They cook gourmet meals out there in the woods of Fermanagh in Ireland, using everything from open fires to big mounted pans. They cook anything from greasy steaks to fresh homemade pasta, each more heavenly than the last. They also share some cooking and cutting tips, like how to properly marinate meat or how to cut your vegetables in the best way.
Chop, 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 chop.
One of the signature elements of their account is their big, fancy cleaver knife they use for everything. It's been talked about so much, they even sell their very own edition on their website. At Real Guga. If you love meat and are ready to have your world rocked, Guga Foods is the account to follow. Ran by Gustavo Tosta, a Brazilian chef living in the United States, Guga Foods began as a very successful YouTube channel and then made its way into the TikTok universe. Gustavo's specialty is undoubtedly juicy meats grilled on the barbecue, but his true takeaway is Brazilian churrasco, which he claims to do best. He is also best known for using a lot of Wagyu beef in his videos.
Or is it Wagyu again for breakfast, Raymond?
Whether it's sliced, chopped, or deep-fried, the meats he prepares always look decadent and ridiculously succulent. Unless you're a vegetarian, which in this case you should probably steer clear of Guga Foods, this creator is sure to make your mouth water. At Eitan. As a young but not-so-beginner chef, Eitan Bernath knows how to create engaging and delicious content. The 18-year-old got his start when he was only 11 years old in an episode of the Food Network's first-ever Chopped Junior cooking competition show. Since then, he's built a considerable digital empire for himself with YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. His videos showcase his cooking expertise and bubbly personality as he tries to recreate famous unconventional recipes.
It's bagel bites and a deconstructed Hot Pocket reduction with a Doritos glaze. I just really want to make my food.
Like coffee steak or barbecue banana peels. With his large following all across his platforms, he is able to teach people not only how to make the recipe, but also the cultural significance behind it. His TikToks are high-energy, short-form cooking tutorials to help people do the same at home. At Chef Chris Cho. From the Korean restaurant Serabol in Center City in Philadelphia, Chris Cho has surged in popularity during the pandemic thanks to his cooking lessons on TikTok. With everybody stuck inside and many people wanting to better their cooking skills, Cho's videos are the absolute perfect quarantine routine. Specialized in Korean cuisine, he can make just about anything. Fried rice, omelets, gourmet ramen noodles, and a real mean kimchi.
This cabbage fermented up real nice.
He actually has a separate website devoted strictly to the sale and delivery of kimchi, so you don't even have to do anything. While his videos are usually Korean food related, he also makes videos of more basic foods, like how to cook a fried egg on rice on the stove. He has over 1 million followers, and he keeps growing every single day. If you love Korean food or you want to learn more about it, Chef Chris Cho is definitely the man you should listen to. With tips and hacks, he's got you covered. At Dished It. Dished, our friend from the network. We couldn't possibly make a list of top food creators without including one of the best accounts out there, and this is a totally unbiased opinion, of course. Dished is another account that first started out in the world of YouTube before making its way to TikTok. Dished creates high-quality videos of reasonably easy enough recipes to recreate in your daily life. The clear and simple explanations make the recipes even more tempting to try. From sourdough bread to giant cookies to fancy cloud eggs, you can find anything your heart desires on this account.
The world is your oyster.
With followers piling up and popularity rising, Dished is growing fast. If you're in the mood for some tasty, easy-to-follow recipes, whether you're craving sweet or savory foods, look no further than Dished. It's got everything you can ask for and more. At Starbucks Recipes with M. Again, because of this darned pandemic, we had to say goodbye to a lot of our cherished habits, like going to Starbucks for our daily dose of caffeine. But Maya, a 17-year-old TikToker, has the perfect content on her account for occasions just like these. As a Starbucks barista, she knows all the ins and outs of the industry and has shared this knowledge in her videos. Her willingness to reveal a behind-the-scenes of the coffee giant has propelled her into fame with a whopping 2 million followers. With her step-by-step explanations, you can recreate some of your favorite Starbucks drinks, all in the comfort of your own home.
Latte, kappa thing, whatever you got, I don't care.
Whether it's the famous pink drink or the colorful tie-dye frappuccino, you can get it all. And it seems that the more obscure the drink, the more views it gets. One of her most viral videos was the Skittles Frappuccino recipe, which greatly helped put her on the TikTok map. Now, she doesn't only focus on Starbucks drinks, she also does energy drinks and smoothie bowls. But her real area of expertise remains the secrets of Starbucks. At Cosmos Q. Here's another perfect entry for anyone who goes crazy for meat. Cosmos Q is a barbecue and grilling supply store based out of Tuttle, Oklahoma, whose products are available all over the country for those aspiring grill masters out there. The founder, Darian, whom everyone calls Cosmo, is the one running the TikTok account and is the face of the company. Short videos like testing the best way to cook your steak or how to make the perfect juicy ribeye are usually accompanied by some rock music in the background, probably to give off that backyard barbecue dinner vibe.
Barbecue.
Specialized in award-winning beef briskets, barbecue injections, rubs, sauces, and spices, Cosmos Q also sells his products on his online store. So if you want some meat cooking tips, to watch some yummy-looking barbecue videos, or some barbecue products for your own grilling adventures, Cosmos Q is the way to go. At Cooking with Shireen. It's not exactly a secret that Italians usually know a thing or two about cooking. Shireen Pavlides is basically the Italian mother you didn't know you needed in your life and kitchen. Shireen teaches people how to perfect the common foods they make every day, like mashed potatoes or steak, by giving insights and tips. She also, obviously, teaches how to make classic Italian food and how to do it right.
Pizza time.
In her segments called Chefy Tips, she usually gives advice on how to properly choose ingredients or how to cut them in the most efficient way. She has over 3 million loyal followers who tune in to learn more about making everything from scratch and cooking meals from around the world. At Cooking Bomb. If you're a sucker for Asian cuisine, Vivian Aronson is the ultimate food creator to follow on TikTok. Since her feature in season 10 of MasterChef, Vivian has been thriving on the platform by showcasing her recipes. She is mostly known for her expertise in traditional Chinese cuisine, but really, she can master anything. She starts off almost every video with her famous hello hello and instructs her viewers on how to make real, delicious Asian food. Vivian not only teaches people how to make the best Chinese pancakes, but also how to make kimchi and even how to use chopsticks.
He's not a very sophisticated man. I mean, he can't use chopsticks.
Her lively personality and easy-to-follow recipes are what make her account so wonderful. For more great videos, just tap or click. Show us some love and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell.